In 1925, the Funahashi Company was founded in Nagoya City, Japan. The world's first inked stamp pad was produced by two ambitious young men. It was an innovative idea for its time and was regarded as the birth of the modern stamp pad, called Manen. In effect, it ushered in a new era of stamp pad technology. At that time, ordinary stamp pads were inconvenient to use. Before each use, the pads needed to be inked by pouring the ink onto the pad from a jar. Stamping had to be done quickly whilst the surface of the pad was still moist. Otherwise, the stamp pad dried up quickly. Furthermore, ink splashed around each time the stamp was used. However, the Manen stamp pad solved these problems. The Manen stamp pad was registered with the first trademark of Shashihata, and because the company was located in Nagoya, the symbol of the shashi, a mythical dragon-headed fish, was sited in the center of the hata, the Japanese rising sun flag. This combination of locally and nationally important images was adopted to mark the company and product identity. Despite the Manen stamp pad's innovative benefits, it wasn't easy to sell the products. The founder, Takaji Funahashi, stated as follows: "I carried stamp pads wrapped in a cloth on my back and visited police stations, banks and the city council in Nagoya and distributed the stamp pads free for a trial. Then I asked for a recommendation letter that said, 'The Manen stamp pad is long-lasting, good quality and very convenient to use.' I attached the letter to each stamp pad and sold one piece here, one piece there." Gradually, the Manen stamp pads became popular throughout Japan. From this experience, the company realized that firstly, the supply chain had to be shortened. Secondly, it needed to understand quickly and accurately what users wanted. And thirdly, it needed to sell its products at lower cost. Therefore, in 1940, the Shashihata Sales Company was established, which was under the direct control of Shashihata. The objective was to establish a stronger and closer relationship with dealers. In 1941, the manufacturing company name was changed from Funahashi Company to Shashihata Industrial Co. Limited. A trading department was set up, and branch offices were established in Tianjin and Shanghai, China. A production system and sales structure was implemented smoothly, and everything was ready to go ahead. However, Japan was involved in major military conflict, and big sacrifices were made across the globe. Following the end of hostilities, production was restarted from absolute zero. Rebuilding the factory began in 1945. Mass production systems were re-established, and Shashihata stepped forward strongly. In 1947, soon after the factory reconstruction, Shashihata's new headquarters were built. The company logo was changed to signify a fresh new era, and Japan made a miraculous recovery after the war. In 1949, the name of Kokoku Industrial Co. Limited was changed to Shashihata Metal Manufacturing Co. Limited. The objective was to consolidate the company's competence in manufacturing metal components, such as those used in the production of metal containers for stamp pads. In 1951, Shashihata was commended as an excellent exemplary factory by the Department of Small and Medium-Sized Businesses. Shashihata became a nationally known company for many kinds of stamp pad, following the success of the Manen stamp pad. In 1954, the first marking pen, named Chemirac pen, was placed on the market. Its promise? It could write smoothly on anything. In those days, advertising, demonstrations, and sales promotions were carried out in several major department stores in Nagoya. They were so popular that appeals not to push and struggle were made to customers rushing to get served. The television tower was completed in Nagoya. It gave people a heightened sense of anticipation as the television era approached. In 1955, Prince Takamatsu visited the company. He observed all the activities, procedures and processes throughout the factory and commented with interest and enthusiasm. In 1957, the first underground shopping mall was opened in front of Nagoya Station. Also that year, indelible ink that could be stamped onto any non-absorbent surface was introduced to the market. It was both a statement and a demonstration to the world of Shashihata's technical skills. This innovative product is still widely used and is known as TAT ink. In 1958, the Amatsuka factory was expanded and the company trademark logo was changed for a third time. 1959 was the year in which Prince Akihito married Miss Michiko Shoda. The whole nation was glued to the television to watch the royal wedding. In 1959, the Moltopren Vermilion Seal ink pad was launched. Moltopren is a flexible, ester-based kind of polyurethane foam. It rapidly gained popularity as an innovative product that solved a widely experienced problem affecting all stamp pads used in association with name stamps. In November of the same year, the Tokai area was hit by a devastating typhoon. Despite huge damage caused by storms and flooding across the entire Nagoya district, our development of new products continued relentlessly. 1959 also saw the introduction of an oil-based marker named Chemipet. It too enjoyed immense popularity throughout Japan across a wide range of consumers because the marker was compact and easy to write with. In addition, the Zoll stamp pad was placed onto the market. Various distinctive features, such as its large pad surface, gained public acceptance, and it quickly attained the rank of a bestseller. In 1960, a new headquarters building was completed and added further momentum for growth. In 1964, the Tokaido Shinkansen, known around the world as the Bullet Train, began operation. It was the same year that the Olympic Games were held in Tokyo, and Japan found itself in a period of rapid economic growth. 1964 was the year in which X-Stamper was awarded the International Trade and Industry Directors Prize at the 18th Invention Exhibition. The following year, 1965, X-Stamper was launched. It created a great sensation and made history as a revolutionary and innovative idea. The X-Stamper concept helped the company's product range to attain worldwide popularity. In 1968, the Shashihata name was placed onto the market. This seal, regarded as a seal revolution, became a national success. It was the product which made Shashihata's name unshakable. They became must-have products for virtually the entire Japanese population. They offered a simple but profound benefit of convenience: no need for a stamp pad. In 1968, the Amatsuka factory was completed. In the same year, Shashihata USA was established in Los Angeles, and Shashihata's global development made steady progress. It was also the year in which the corporate logo was changed in preparation for globalization. In 1970, the Japan Expo 70 was held in Osaka City. Shashihata participated and exhibited in the Life Industry Pavilion. But X-Stamper was so popular that it played a leading part in many other pavilions. Its name and reputation spread throughout the entire expo. In 1979, to celebrate the International Year of the Child, Shashihata participated in the World and Japan Child Exhibition. Shashihata's booth was called the Mysterious Room. Its aim was to awaken children's rich imagination and creative power, and it was massively successful. The same year, the company launched the poster marker PopMate onto the market. People liked its brilliant, vivid colors. In 1982, the brand name Artline, which was widely known outside Japan, was also adopted for writing, drawing, and marking instruments in Japan. In 1983, Shashihata launched Name Pen. The idea of a pen with a pre-inked stamp at its end also gained popularity very quickly, especially amongst the business and professional communities. In 1985, Shashihata celebrated its 60th anniversary. The same year, the Science Expo 85 was held in Tsukuba. Shashihata again participated in the fair. Many pavilions exhibited the X-Stamper, and many visitors queued up to use the latest X-Stamper models. In August of the same year, Shashihata became an official sponsor of Universidad Kobe 85. The company manufactured an official mascot design X-Stamper that helped to create fond memories of the Youth Festival. In 1986, Name 9 was added to the Name stamp range. Name 9 is a slick and vividly memorable brand of name stamp. In 1989, Design Expo was held at Nagoya. Shashihata again participated in the event, and the theme was Shashihata Designs Lifestyles. The Data name stamp was placed onto the market in the same year, capitalizing on the neat combination of product function and design. In the same year, environmentally friendly oil-based marker pens with no xylene were introduced. From this year onwards, Shashihata introduced new products at an accelerated rate, taking the path to become one of the world's biggest and best suppliers of communication products. In 1991, Shashihata sponsored the Japan Art Scholarship to help discover and develop talented young artists. The following year, the company was an official sponsor of the Barcelona Olympics, and Shashihata became a worldwide brand name. In 1992, Shashihata introduced a new corporate identity with a concept of lifestyle, culture, and value within a creative company. The corporate logo was changed to reflect the new concept, and global growth continued. In 1993, the new state-of-the-art Inazawa factory was completed. In 1994, the Malaysia factory was completed, and the mass manufacture of pens and markers began. The same year, the then-new stationery brand Wevox was placed onto the Japanese market as our challenging introduction to a new field of office supplies. 1995 saw the introduction of the electronic seal system software. It moved the company's products into the IT age. The concept is, in effect, a collaboration and combination of today's sophisticated computer technology and Japanese traditional seal stamps. In 1998, Artline India was established. In October 1999, Shashihata Industrial Co. Limited and Shashihata Sales Company were merged. The new company was named Shashihata Incorporation and was started in its current location. Also this year, the first Shashihata New Product Design competition was held. In September 2000, Shashihata obtained ISO 14001 certification for its environmental management system. In 2001, Shashihata UK was established. In 2003, the new Inazawa factory was completed. In the same year, Shashihata USA moved and opened a new headquarters housing all administration and manufacturing. In 2005, Shashihata participated in the World Expo in Aichi in Japan. With hope, enthusiasm,